Hey everybody, hope your day is going as good as it can. Here we go, another day. The United States of America is still under a hostile attack. And in if I was to put my highest concept for what's going on, just one individual, only know what I know. And I think Putin's been planning this for a long time. This is an attack from Putin on America, in my opinion. Donald Trump was the one willing to do it to make all the money that has already earned, and all the damage he can do. He's continuing administratively doing what he did on January 6th because he don't care. They're firing people that are important people doing critical jobs that for the people in this country. Oh, say, can you see? I don't know. I talk about this Yaldabaoth energy, and I'm serious about it. It's actually a big umbrella over a whole lot of archetypes. And inside of those archetypes, you go clear to the worst side. What's the devil type of energy in that, which kind of it all is. But what's the worst side of it? Well, those willing that would take people who don't think like them, who don't agree with them, and decide they don't need to live. Decide they can round them all up into a shower house and gas them to death. Men, women, and children. That's how deep Yaldabaoth goes. That's an extreme. But right now, you can't not think of extremes because of what we see in our current administration. President Musk and his sidekick. Oh, listen to a story about a Donald John. I'll tell him every day to keep his diaper on. Yeah. We still might need some spooky doo. Yeah, we might need some spooky doo. So as every day goes by, they're still thrashing and trashing the United States government. The means that runs this country is getting their laws, the procedures, they're not being followed. And there's logic and beauty in a trifold way of having protections so that the powers can't get out of whack and turn into, like a Hitler situation. So those three sides of a government is what's supposed to protect. They're obviously destroying that, and already did as soon as Doge comes along and these other people running all unifying the groups. Not really, but really. They don't know how to handle it. It ain't been attacked like this before. No, it's apparently effective to all of you ones that don't know how the power works, truly. So these Russian actors have made their way all the way in. Donald Trump sold us out. That's how it looks from my perspectives. Just concepts. And really, these Republicans that voted him in should go get your boy. Go fix this. No, he's turning it all down. Your words I'll just hold them. And I feel fine. I'm talking about peace of mind. People that don't, I mean, it's just ridiculous. Today I saw somebody, wrong car. This guy named Callie Means. He's a co-founder of TrueMed. He was just very misbehaving. If you watched him, he's like a teenager that his favorite game just broke or something and throws a fit, overtalks others, yells, bounces around. Just, I can't believe he's in charge of something. But he always would tell us what he's selling. This is how it is, instead of little reasoning. And it was on mild things about how much sugar in a drink but it goes to show. Anyhow, because we can't have our leaders we need them grown-ups in there, and I mean that sincerely. Stephen Miller I saw yesterday. Boy. He's the White House Deputy Chief of Staff for Policy. He was yelling. She had to, can you stop yelling, or whatever she said appropriately. This guy, he was bouncing all over in different levels of behavior because of, it was childish, like, you don't know how to answer questions. You don't know how to answer questions. You didn't. Yeah, it's funny. It was funny, but it's sad as well. Stephen Miller. Yeah, I hope people wake up and see that God help the USA. It's being attacked, and most don't know it, apparently. That's what I think. Yeah, Yaldabaoth, he's a tough one. It's going to be hard to kick his ass. But three things are better. If there's groups in the government, there should be three parties. They're better than two, because more can we can't go on together, but with suspicious minds. Well, yeah, we have to, because there's riders on the storm. Yeah, there is. And to this world we're thrown like a rider on the storm. Yeah, old Callie Means there, that co-founder of TrueMed, he had mean mugging the camera, and he's a piece of work. And it's not been in my nature. Well, now and then it has, I suppose. I've lived whatever, but I only got to do what I feel like is best for the world for my own individual position at the time. Yeah, and right now it looks like a Russian takeover, and they're tearing the United States down day by day, bit by bit. They've broken the whole tradition of the protection of our democracy with the way it's supposed to have independency between the legs of Congress, the legislative, and that triple separation is a brilliant way to have your best chance of justice, honesty, the most helpful for people, it's not so much to think that, yeah, maybe Putin sent Musk in, beckoned in, and all his ideas and high paid for engineers and, and come up with this giant spyware stuff. Who knows? But I did see his Nazi salute. I see that they're tearing down things that are good for the American people. If there's some waste somewhere in there somehow, it should be rooted through with accountants and not hackers. Yeah, that Yaldabaoth energy, if you're not one of us, I'll kill you. If you do anything, walk too many steps on a Sunday or whatever. Stone him to death. Yeah. Lock them up at Guantanamo Bay and torture people because we like it like that. So yeah, this retribution administration, as well as just mainly trying to figure out how to keep themselves out of jail, mostly. Most of them are trying for that, while they're the money heist and we can see it though. At least some of us see it. It's gonna matter. Yeah, we might need some spooky doo. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, from New York to LA, there's pride. Well, I don't know about that. I hope there is still. I hope that America sees what's happening. Everyone who still wants this to go on is either in on it by now. Unless they're only listening to certain news that is trying to hide it, because that's one of Putin's tricks and, the authoritarian. It's shameful what he's doing to Zelensky in Ukraine. I don't want a world where someone, your neighbor, can, kill your people and tear down your places and just take your land and not have not be able to fight that back and not, it's not a good way. It's a Yaldabaoth energy. That's my point. They flash around this Bible, and the only reason only reason Yaldabaoth makes it in there is because they patchworked it and tried to fit it in with, the higher self, the Christ consciousness type of ideas in all other religions that actually unify us, actually brings people together and shows us that all humans are human, none greater or lesser. All comes back to zero when the dealing's done. Then start again, probably. Seems so. Energy don't die. Mine's never gonna die out. But you're going to run into a big resistance when you start trying to make us all bow to you and kiss your dang ring. Because many people's not going to do that. And I think it's disgusting what this fake president and fake people that he's brought in the administration and all those fake Republicans that I saw it from the first time they were at their convention, that they were dishonest in every one of them. I said that in the video. So I do believe people should be held accountable for their crimes against the world. Oh, it's just a matter of time. And the more destructive and desperate and that you get, the more it just exposes. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Well, I'll let you go. And it's exciting times to be alive. But I hope those who can are doing what they can to shut this teardown off fast as possible. And lock 'em up. Yeah, lock 'em up. I think that's what's fitting. I'm one individual, just my opinion, spitting out concepts because lies are coming through. They're all dangerous. Anyways, you guys have a good one. Catch you another time.